up, guys? Millennium Legends here, and today I have for you guys the Structure Deck Spirit Charmers, and I've been actually really excited about this. This is a really unique set that came out, man. So I have another one of these, and I'm reading the back of these real quick, but this set has 5 ultra rares, right? 4 are fixed, and then you get 1 of 4 of variant art cards, and then you get 2 super rares, 35 commons, 1 of 5 super rare tokens, and then you get 1 out of 5 double standard deluxe game mats, right? So this is actually really, really cool, because I didn't know this was a part of the set, and as we get into this and as we open this up, I'll kind of explain why. When it comes to the special arts, or the alternate arts of some cards that you can get. In particular, it's going to be your 4 Spirit Charmers, but it's really, really cool, right, to see the Spirit Charmers back. Like, I'm actually super, super excited about that. And the box itself looks really, really cool. And that's the back, just to give you guys an example. But, I don't know, man. I think this is a really, really sweet set. I was just kind of going over it before I opened it, so I had an idea of, you know, what some of these newer cards do. And the Spirit Charmers themselves, had to get re-familiar with them because it's been a while, man. Because they added a few new support cards for them, which is really cool to see. I love seeing older styles or you know, sets or cards, you know what I mean, just getting kind of revamped, and it's really sweet to see. So this is the game mat that we got, and I think that's really cool. Here is the back of it, and if I'm not mistaken, I think that's one of the mats that you can get, or I think this, yeah, that I think is one of them. That duo might be another one. I have them over here actually. Let me go get them. Alrighty, so this is one of the other arts that you can get, right? And this is one of the other arts of the play mats that you can get too. But we're going to stick with the one that we opened. I just wanted to show you guys that there's a couple different options, and I think they're all really cool. Let's go ahead and space this out. We'll use our knife to kind of hold down this set, man. And our deck. So right off the bat, you have the token as your, I don't want to say cover card, but, you know what I mean, it's not going to spoil what the possible foil that you're going to get is. And this is our token. So I think the tokens are supposed to kind of resemble the playmats that you get, if I'm not mistaken. So regardless of which one you look at, you can kind of know what you're getting. And here are the other 2 tokens. And like I said, they resemble the other playmats. So we have 3 out of 5. And we have Familiar Possessed Iria. And this is what is random, is the first foil that you get. So as you can see, we pulled Wind, and then we have Asa of the Familiar Possessed. So we got the Earth, and then I think that's the Fire, right? And we got the Water. So we got doubles of the Water. So you have a chance to get one of them foiled. And then, as you see later on, it's not that if you don't get it, you're kind of SOL and have to go buy it, right? So, and then this is Awakening of the Possessed Neferoser Archfiend. So he's got a cool effect. You have to tribute a face-up spellcaster and level 4 or lower earth monster, right? Let me zoom in on that for you guys. If he's special summoned by his own effect, you can special summon a lower 4 monster from your graveyard, but its effects are negated. And if this card sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add a spiritual earth art from your deck to your hand. That's pretty cool. And then, as I refocus my camera, we have Awakening of the Possessed Greater Inari Fire. And he has the very similar effect of Archfiend, but he requires a spellcaster and a fire monster, and then you get the fire trap card. Grand Spiritual Art. So your first opponent's monster effect that goes off gets negated, and that's only while you control a spellcaster monster with 1500 defense, which is kind of easy with this deck. And then you can reveal a monster from your hand and swap it out for basically a monster with 1500 attack, 200 defense from your deck, and then just shuffle the card you revealed back into your deck. And then the Spirit Charmers is a quick play, and you can take 2 cards from your deck with different names that are Charmers, whether they're monsters, possess spell or traps, add one of them to your hand, and then set the other card. So a quick play, and then you get a foil Regeki, which looks really, really cool, man. And then you get the Possessed Partnerships. So a lot of foils just right off the rip, which is kind of cool, you know what I mean, for someone who's just opening this up. I like seeing that. I mean, 6, 7 if you include the token. So it's really, really cool, man. So we're going to go ahead and set... Let me try and space that out. We're going to go ahead and set our foils out so we can show them off. And then from there, you get the Earth Charmers. You get Fire, Water... Or I'm sorry, was that Earth, Water, Fire, and Wind, which is cool. And then you get the original Archfiend Eater. And then you get their, kind of like the monsters pictured, like the baby versions of them. We have Gigabyte, Inari Fire, and then Ranryu. So, is that all 4? Yep, that was all 4 of them, which is cool. So these are what you're really going to be looking after for anything that, 1500, 200 defense. And then from there you get Fairy Tale Sleeper, you get Rella, Luna, and then you get the Witchcrafter Golem, Dark Doriado, Witch of the Black Forest, which really good Searcher, Effect Veiler, good to see in here, Denko Sekka, and that's kind of almost it for the monsters. Got a little surprise after. You get Awakening of the Possessed. So, monsters you control gain 300 attack for each different attribute you control, and then Charmers and Familiar Possessed you control cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect. If a spellcaster monster with 1850 original attack is normal special summoned, you can draw 1 card. So that's really, really cool and continuous effect. With this one, this is Secret Village of the Spellcasters, and if only you control a spellcaster monster, your opponent cannot activate spell cards. And then you have Spellbook of Knowledge in here. Terraforming to get out your field spell, right? Book of Eclipse. You have Twin Twisters, Dark Ruler No More, and then you have your trap cards, a couple of these. Actually, quite a bit. You have Unpossessed, and Charmer monsters can't be destroyed by battle, which is really, really cool. Say, outside of that, monsters you control attacks an opponent's monster, it gains 800 attack, which is really cool because, like, the highest attack monster I think is still 1850, right? Oh, no. It's going to be Awakening over there, but normally your goal is to get these Familiar Possess out. So 1850 is really where it's at. Let me get this to refocus. So outside of that, if a monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, while this card is already face up on your spell and trap zone, you can special summon a spellcaster monster with 1500 defense from your deck. So say you get Familiar Possessed, the water one out, you can kind of reset and get one of the other ones out. So that's really, really cool, man. And then you have the trap cards for them. So this is the Earth Art, that's the Water Art, you get the Fire Art, and then the Wind Art. So only these two can help get the Earth and Fire out, and those effects specifically Allow you to tribute one Earth monster and target one level 4 or lower Earth monster in your graveyard and special summon it. And I believe the same applies to... No, so this one allows you to inflict damage to your opponent equal to that monster's original attack that you tributed. So it's cool. The water one. Tribute a water monster, look at your opponent's hand, and send one card from the hand to the graveyard. And this one allows you to target one card your opponent controls and place that card in the bottom of the deck. So, interesting little gimmicks with all of the specific trap cards, right? And then after that you have Metaverse. Take one field spell from your deck and activate it or add it to your hand. Dimensional Barrier. Solemn Warning, really cool to see in here. And then this is kind of what I was alluding to earlier, so this is neat. You have, if you don't get the alternate art versions of the 3 new cards, right, which is really cool, you still get their original versions and their effects, and they put these at the bottom, so that's kind of cool. I don't know, I dig it. So there is Familiar Possessed Asa, right, Iria, Hita, and then you have Win. And then just 3 little, this is what, promoting Phantom Rage, the structure deck. That is for the game. And that's promoting Duel Links, which is really cool. So at least you end with the 4 original versions, which I think is really sweet. I don't know if I would have preferred the alternate arts that we got, right, or just seeing these foiled up. I can't remember if they have been foiled or not off the top of my head, so maybe it's better to get the alternate art foils. You guys let me know in the comments. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll have a link for this in the description. Super cheap set. I'm kind of just probably going to fish and get just one of each of the alternate art foils, and maybe I might chase those tokens. I don't know. But they're all going for like $5 a pop, so they got, you know, a little bit of value to them, which is kind of cool. So hope you guys enjoyed this kind of opening / review of the deck. Let me know if you guys want to see, if you were to buy 3 of these, if you could make them really competitive or not. We can try and make that happen. In doing so, though, the one thing I was thinking about is that I don't think you're going to be able to run all 4 elements, 2 at best. But you know, you definitely got to pick one over the other. So I think, in all honesty, with the extra support you get from Archfiend and the Fire Dog, you're going to get those 2, and then you're probably going to have to drop Water and Wind more than anything. So, but let me know if you guys want to see that, and I will talk to you guys on the next video. You guys have a great day.